How are you enjoying Adelaide?
It's good. Good being back here. The weather's been a bit different since I've been back here. But I've got family all over here, so it's good to be back here.
Personally, physically, how are you feeling? You look nice and fit. Is it the fittest you've been in a while?
Yeah, definitely. I guess missing out on footy. It does I guess take a while to get back into it, but I feel like this off season's probably been I guess the most professional in terms of training wise and break as well. You got to have a break, I guess, in being in this environment. So it's good to come back in good nick and I feel like if you do the work in the off season, you come back, it makes pre-season a lot easier, enjoyable. So.
Is it comparing it to West Coast? I mean, is there anything that sort of stands out when you compare the two clubs?
No, I would say every club's unique in their own way. It's just if you do their program or do the work, I feel like I guess you reward wherever you go. So no really difference. Same being in this environment, they're all professionals. So just I guess. There's not too many difference between the clubs.
How excited are you, I guess, for a kind of new start, a new challenge after everything that's happened over the past couple of years?
Mentally, just to have a fresh start. It's, I guess what people don't understand, there's a lot of things that go on outside of football. So to have a fresh start, I feel like I can get the best out of my football over here and. I just look forward to this season and onwards. So.
Was that, I guess, part of when you said, you had your most, I guess, professional kind of off-season, was that, I guess, part of it, behind it a bit, the chance of a fresh start?
Yeah, definitely. It was just more just for my own mental state. I feel like I think football's gone, really in that direction, that football is not just a physical game, it's mentally as well. So to get that balance right, I feel like I think every player feel like if you get that balance right, you'll get the best out of yourself. So I'm just grateful to be over here and just want to put in the work to earn the respect and to get that jump. I don't want to come over here with that expectation. I kind of want to earn it. So.
How is everything going, I guess, for you at the moment, being here at Port Adelaide, with the fresh start?
Nah, it's everything I've visualised before coming over here. To have it over, to be over here training training with a group of young guys who, I can feel like I got that good energy around them. So I just thankful to be over here and. I go week by week. I don't kind of look months ahead. I just go week by week for my own mental health and well-being. I just look forward to the camp this week. So.
How important is it you got to Adelaide? I think you got family links here as well, just to really get and you spoken about it before, but just to really get a fresh start. How important is it that you're in South Australia?
Definitely. I say to a lot of people, off field, I have a lot of commitments in Adelaide I have to attend to, so in terms of my heart stuff, my mum's heart medical stuff, to be over here, it saves me making a trip once a year over here. It definitely put aside football, that definitely helps me off field. So stuff like that kind of why decision I chose to come over here. So.
How's it going, Kenny? Can you give us an insight into what the coach is like?
Nah, man, they're all unique in their own way, and got their own way of coaching. So I think every coach is Kenny just really got his own unique way of interacting with their players. So I feel like he doesn't change. The best coaches, they don't change compared to coaches that change their emotions on players. So I feel I've got a good connection with him, and I just look forward to building on with all my coaches, not just him. So.
How awesome has it been to get to know the group of boys and make some new mates here at Alberton?
Yeah, it's definitely. Growing up, in our family, we always say, it's always, you know, daunting to go to a new club, but for us it's branching our network, you know, getting to go to meet new people, you know, getting to know the real side of me is how I look at it. I don't really look at, you know, going to a new club being a bit daunting. I feel like if I come over here, people get to know my story as well, not just the one club I play at. So that's kind of how I look at it, and hopefully, you know, coming into a new club, I just want to, you know, get to earn the respect of the players and the staff, and yeah, get them to know the real me and not just, you know, what they see on TV or what they see in the outlets, on the media. So.
Small forward was a big issue for the Power last year, I guess, with injuries. I mean, you can play a very big role for them, you know, in 2023. You know, rebounding, how exciting is that for you?
Definitely. You know, coming over here, I knew there was a spot available. With, you know, the likes of their great players leaving, Robbie Gray, Stevie Motlop, you know, all these guys that you know, hang the boots up. I knew there was an opportunity to come over here and, I guess, play in those similar type of roles, and yeah, I just look forward to it. Look forward to the big games over here, you know, the Adelaide games over here. So yeah, just can't wait really, and look forward to it.
How keen are you to play in your first showdown?
Yeah, definitely. You know, hearing how big it is over here, it's definitely one of those games you mark down in the calendar, and yeah, I think I'll have family that come down for that game, so I'll definitely look forward to that round. And yeah, for me, every game's, you know, important, and yeah, I just cherish every game, so that's no different. So.
I would ask you before off air, but much changed since you lived here last time?
Nah, it's just I think just a lot more, you know, not more highways now. Yeah, there's not a lot of shortcuts anymore. So, but no, it's definitely good being back here. The weather's been good the last couple of days, and yeah, just it's grateful. I've got family all over here, so starting high school and that here, so it's good to be around them and be that mentor for them over here. So.
You settled in, found a place, everything like that?
Yeah, settled in now. I've been travelling with the All-Star camp and that, but I'm grateful to be back and settled now. Yeah, just yeah, can't wait for our camp now. So.
Yeah. How was the All-Star camp?
No, it was great. One of the best camps I've been on, being in the industry, having the multicultural guys and the women's there as well. I felt like it was very beneficial, and I feel like we got a lot out of it. In terms of what needs to happen in the league, and what issues we are dealing with, and also just thinking ways we could celebrate and educate people on our culture and on our backgrounds, and yeah, I feel like we've got a long way to go, but I feel like having that camp was definitely a step in the right direction, and yeah, just hopefully in the future we'll get some games happening, and that'll be just to showcase all types of cultures, and the whole reason why we play this game is to put a smile on people's faces. So to have that on camp was good.
Can you share, I guess, some of the stuff that you and your, I guess, everyone kind of said, we need to address, need to change in the league? Or,
yeah. I kind of, it was more just the racist vilification stuff, and not even that is. There's a lot of this with the sexuality stuff as well, and being from different cultures and that, just respecting that, and how do we help educate it every round, not just those certain rounds we have. If that's the type of stuff we spoke about. So.